Alright, everyone. So I know my setup isn't super classy or whatever right now, but I want to give you an update. I walked to two stores. I want to say roughly about maybe like a mile or 2 miles there and back. And the first store was fine. I was feeling a little anxious, and I was talking to my mom, so something that kind of ground me because sometimes I feel like I'm not really here. I guess you could call that depersonalization. And I think that's just due to being overstimulated. I'm used to not going out a lot. So the first store was fine, and then I got to the second store, and I'm like, you know what? Or my mom's like, you want me to let you go? You sound like you're doing good. And I'm like, you know what? That sounds great. So I finish. I'm almost done shopping, and then just this overwhelming tiredness hit me first. And then I'm like, oh man, I need to sit down or something. And I'm in the store, away from my safe place to sit down. And then on top of the tiredness, I just started to get the rising levels of anxiety, and I started to overthink. And usually I can put that at bay or stop it to get into a certain level. But for some reason, it was not stopping. And I was getting a little fearful. I was getting some signs of a really, really bad panic attack. Let's sweat, sorry. Where I would be immobilized. And people would notice, and it's super embarrassing. So, to try and stop my mind from freaking out, I was like, all right, let's try and call someone that's within the area and just see if that helps. So I got my phone out. I called my buddy. For privacy sake, I won't say his name. And I was like, hey, dude. It's like, hey, dude. Because you can't tell if I'm having a panic attack. I sound like this all the time, panic attack or not. And it's like, what's up? I'm like, well, I'm at the store. I'm about to have a panic attack. Figured I'd call you. You're close by. And he was cool, understanding. He's like, sorry, man. I'm like, no, it's cool. I just wanted to let someone know, because when I let somebody know, it makes me feel better, and especially if they're in my area. Now, my mom lives states away, so if I were to call her, I don't know if that would have really done the job. So for me, just talking with him for 2 minutes, he's like, you got this, and we just chit-chatted, and I just kind of picked up the rest of my things. Anxiety started to go down. It kind of grounded me. That helps me. So that's a technique not a technique, but it's like a fail-safe that I use. And so, not even 2 minutes, I'm like, all right, dude, well, not to be rude, I'm going to finish up. I'm not feeling like I'm having this panic attack anymore. And he's like, oh, wow. I'm like, yeah, sometimes that's all that takes. So, did that. Got out of the store. Made this short walk to my apartment, to my dog. And here we are. But overall, it went well. For those fighting anxiety, it's always good to have, family members or a group of friends that know or are open to the idea of you having this disorder. Because some people don't believe it, but most people are open. Have a group of friends that know you experience panic attacks, and say every once in a while, hey, I'm going somewhere. If I'm feeling panicky, can I call you? Say if you're alone. That's when I'm most prone to panic attacks. I'm alone all the time. So that's something I would recommend. But we're going to keep going and keep fighting. I'm going to keep posting videos, and if anybody wants to share techniques or something that helps them, please do. But that's it for now. I hope everybody has a nice weekend or weekday, whatever time you're watching this. So this is Life and Anxiety. Peace out.